Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 795 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, BitDigital has shared its Q4 2021 update. WonderFi has received approval to close its BitBuy acquisition, and EPAZ's Cryobo project will be using solar power. Just before we get into the show, though, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, to please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Alright, so BitDigital Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker BTBT, has shared its unaudited Bitcoin production and mining operations update for the fourth quarter ended December 31st, 2021. Highlights include the earning of 240.57 Bitcoins during the quarter, becoming a member of the Bitcoin Mining Council, as well as the purchase of 731 Ethereum miners on the spot market. The company's management provided the following commentary in the press release, quote, "Having completed the migration of our entire fleet to North America as of November 17, 2021, BitDigital and our hosting partners remain focused on redeploying miners at our U.S. facilities. We initially experienced some delays, including due to supply chain limitations for electrical infrastructure equipment, inspections, and approvals. Since quarter's end, however, we have seen material progress, and as of today have 39.2% of our fleet operating in North America. We would like to thank our team and our partners for their continued dedication towards full redeployment of our miner fleet, which we currently target for the second half of 2022. End quote. WonderFi Technologies Inc., which trades on the NEO under the ticker WNDR, has received the final regulatory approval from the Ontario Securities Commission to close its acquisition of First Ledger Corp. This is the parent company of BitBuy. Ben Samaru, the CEO of WonderFi, explained, quote, "We are very pleased to be part of the conversation with Canadian regulators regarding DeFi and software applications like WonderFi. A major distinction between the WonderFi app and many other crypto trading platforms is that users retain sole custody and control of their assets, one of the key value propositions for DeFi." End quote. Dean Skirka, the president of BitBuy, commented, quote, "With the acquisition now scheduled to close imminently, the 125-person combined teams across both companies will now formally be able to engage in value creation, extracting synergies, and openly working together to enhance the experience of our loyal users." End quote. EPAZ Inc., which trades on the OTC under the ticker EPAZ, has announced that its Cryobo project in the United Arab Emirates would be using solar power technology to convert sunlight into Bitcoin. Specifically, according to the press release, the company is creating a cooling technology to control the underground server's temperature and will use solar power for sustainable Bitcoin mining and NFT tokens for real estate tokenization. EPAZ is currently still in the process of registration with the UAE for cryptocurrency operations. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio, and a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.